from SoFi Stadium. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. This one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They go play action here on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Man.
They do get a cover.
I can't just go, man.
Staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
All that room in front of me, I can't get
just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
End.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
He gets it to Brown. He's out of bounds inside the 35. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, He just comes down with the ball. He competes and
Okay,
takes
stand
it
on.
away. Great
You already
hands.
went through this already. You know how to do it now.
And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, but it's going to be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught at the end. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
On the internet.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have
What?
the heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right?
Yeah.
Every time you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside.
No, she didn't. I just seen it. Now
You're
shut
just
up.
hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bengals' 13-yard line.
But it's principles.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And it's caught inside the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Now a handoff looking right. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point.
Doesn't make any sense.
It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
Score Rams 7, Bengals nothing.
Could I give Ronnie 2 cards? One says happy birthday, and one don't say happy birthday.
The other one says happy birthday. It is a record card?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say no.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And 10 at the 46-yard line.
On second down, Burrow. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. And Oliver, that time to want to get in there and bring him down. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Oh, Ramsey, why you do that?
So hang on, a big call coming on third down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
you were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
And just one tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bengals nothing.
Go ahead, I'm right here. Turn the light on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom upstairs.
Are you?
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down.
Burrow will throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free.
I'll try to You trying to get me to eat more than I want? I'm trying to get
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, second and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
And inches.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's third and inches. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. He won't have the first before he's brought down
over here.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
Cincinnati.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. Switching the pressure right. They'll run it. They'll wind up getting 9 after tacking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here's second and a yard. On the run, it's Mixon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
The ball carrier.
Give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a first and goal.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
They'll give it to Mixon, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Mixon again, the ball carrier.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And now they will throw it with Burrow toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? The quick slant caught, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Tyler Boyd, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Let that happen.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
I could have thrown a pass.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. Well, it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
They're on the 29-yard line.
Yeah, it's good.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
And now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll set up to throw. Looking for Campbell downfield. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, LA. Here's Campbell. Getting 14 touchdowns now.
I didn't eat all the ice cream, but...
And the Rams have taken the lead.
For the extra point.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, what would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
To John Ross. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
We hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
You want the other hand? You sure? Okay, this round is warm.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both.
God, come on, bro.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Sit off,
He's
man.
miles away and smiling.
And happy. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
It's a gain of 3. And the
First down, here's Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Bengals.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get the large scheme going.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and pull you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 yards
Why
as
is
they
wide
keep
open,
this
but all
drive
right.
rolling. It's another first down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Shakes off the sack. And that one will fall incomplete. From the block here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Yo.
Burrow going to throw again.
Bro, come on, man. You can put your hands up something.
Tyler Boyd.
It's not open, man.
Touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
Giving us
And the Bengals
anything.
are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Now we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38. 41-yard line. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Yeah, I know.
They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And it'll be intercepted. William Jackson with a
I still ain't beat that one time. I had to get a 14. I think it's like $1.70.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Open man is Ross complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yo, sum it out.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it.
R-O-N-N-I-E.
Bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Who are you talking to?
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The what? I don't need no minutes.
The Bengals drive about to get going. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Burrow. Wants the target, and he has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Cincinnati.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Bro, how is he getting that? Like, you should be out there.
It's Mixon on the counter. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
21. Rams 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Well, the 2nd down throw on target. And he'll be brought down right around the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Escaping the pressure right. They'll find Everett there, complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. And he'll give it here to his
I wasn't trying to do that.
breakaway this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. There to stop him was Carlton Davis.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And they give this time to the tailback.
What's that late cut for?
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
What? Oh, my God, bro. You gave up the interception, man.
At the 29-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that.
You could have caught it and didn't catch it.
His coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball.
Oh, my God.
2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon, and he'll be tackled at about the 35.
All these good players.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They'll run on first down. Mixon, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The tackle,
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gun.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
All these D tackles.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a give, right side. Kidd, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
no gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Rams' 45-yard line.
Second and 10. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Cincinnati.
On first down, Mixon. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's a loss of 8 there on the first down play.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Once again, they go to Mixon. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Just give her this. No, wait, I don't really need this. Okay, just buy it.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
Charles, I think back to your earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs needing to win that turnover battle. And this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far, a big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but it's plenty in this game, exactly the formula they need. And I got to tell you, partner, I like it when you think back to something I said that actually comes true. It's actually right.
It happens more often than you might think. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play.
Oh, my God, man.
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Crazy.
8 yards to go.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, my goodness, man. Come on, man.
But it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Damn, man.
They're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Fucking breakout here, man.
They're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Bullshit, man.
Incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. They'll run on 1st down. Nixon.
Bro, all these superstars, bro. Nobody can get off the block.
To go on 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover. There's one more score, and this game's over.
And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but eventually they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And he's got it. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Touchdown.
Jack Doyle. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
They're on the 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match.
Oh, man.
Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Sam
Hubbard in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now back to throw. Incomplete.
Come on, man.
Jackson.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Back at the 4-yard line. Carl Lawson. And goodness, that means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line.
That's my fault.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Rams 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter.
A gain of 4.
2nd and 6.
And 6.
Intercepted a 3rd time.
Man.
Jesse Bates. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still
man.
here in his 2nd season, he has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He's going to look up to Ross. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
It's a gain of
23 yards on the play.
Bengals.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
He finds his running back, Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Rams 14.
A little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Cincinnati, they get back to 500 now as the win moves them to 7-7. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Rams, it's a loss that could hurt come playoff seeding time as they fall to 11-3. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.